Hello and welcome. Today I will be talking about puppy mills and how they are repulsive and need to be illegal. When I was 7, my mom told me that she would get me a puppy for my birthday. So we drove down to the puppy mill that was a couple miles away from our house, and I was looking around and I instantly locked eyes with this little tiny Jack Russell puppy who was cowering in the corner of her kennel. I was like, Mom, this is the one. I'm taking this one home. A couple years down the road, she started developing a bunch of problems. She got thyroid disease, she had very severe hip problems, and we later found out that she was crossbred with some of her siblings, with like her mom was actually her like brother or something. So puppy mills should be illegal because they are disgusting, and I will show you some pictures of puppy mills. So this is a picture of just some types of puppy mills. Not all of them look like this. Some of them are in a warehouse where puppies don't even get any like outdoor light. These I would argue to be better versions of puppy mills, even though they're not great. This is more of like what I was talking about. They're all inside, stacked cages upon cages. There's some more. You can see that they're crammed inside of the cages with their litters. It's very poor living conditions for all of these dogs. They are stacked all in cages, crammed in there. They're definitely not taken care of. And obviously, some of them are terrified for their lives. So, as you can see, the puppy mill puppies are extremely uncared for. They're very dirty. They often don't get any socialization other than their litter mates. And they can develop severe health problems like my dog did. Another reason the puppy mill puppies are bad is that since they grow up like this, they often don't live to get to their breed-specific life expectancies. They also go through a ton of suffering. There's a lot of dog fights at puppy mills, and no one bothers to stop the fights. And a lot of the puppies die in those dog fights. Also, once a breed has been considered undesirable and considered to be low profit, they'll start killing off all of that breed that they have. In order to boost their profit, they use inbreeding, which causes a ton of developmental issues. So now I'm going to ask you guys a couple of questions. All right, how many puppy mills do you think are in the United States?
Hundreds.
Over 1,000. HumaneSociety.org states that there are approximately 10,000 puppy mills in the United States alone. Number 2, how many dogs and puppies do you think die in puppy mills every year?
Hundreds, if not thousands.
Yeah, in the thousands. The PuppyMillProject.org states that over 2 million dogs die in puppy mills each year.
Oh no.
Number 3, what percentage of dogs/puppies in pet stores come from puppy mills?
50%.
60%. According to CharityPaws.com, 90% of the dogs and puppies at pet stores come from puppy mills.
Jeez.
What do you think happens to female dogs who can no longer produce puppies?
They're killed?
They get killed in many different ways, and the most common two are shootings and drowning.
That's terrible.
As you can see, it is very evident that these puppies get nowhere near the quality of life they deserve. Instead, they get treated horribly, live a life of malnourishment, and go unsocialized for an extremely long time. Puppies that grow up in puppy mills and get adopted out of puppy mills or bought out of puppy mills grow up to be extremely aggressive dogs if the behavior is not reversed. What happens to the dogs that don't sell? What do you guys think happens to the dogs that don't sell?
They get killed.
They're killed.
They get sold to dog fighters as bait.
Oh my gosh.
How many puppies do you think get sold to dog fighters as bait?
Hundreds.
What percentage, rather?
60%.
80.
77% of puppies in puppy mills that don't sell get sent to dog fighting rings. So what are we doing about it? It's a good question. In 1966, the Animal Welfare Act was put into place by the USDA. And USDA.gov states that the Animal Welfare Act regulates the treatment of animals in research, exhibition, transport, and by dealers. It also requires large-scale breeders to obtain a license to ensure they are providing proper level of care. This may seem like an improvement, but is it really? In an article called Puppy Mills and the Animal Welfare Act, the Humane Society states that the Animal Welfare Act was not enough to eradicate puppy mills indefinitely. How many dogs do you think are in USDA licensed facilities for breeding purposes only?
I don't know.
I don't know.
The Humane Society states that roughly 204,363 female dogs are kept solely for breeding purposes in the USDA licensed facilities. So what can we do about it? The biggest weapon you have is your voice. Don't be silent on issues where the victims in these crimes cannot speak up for themselves. There are millions of dogs out there who will never experience love. Join the fight with us and work to end animal abuse, and let's end the puppy mill pandemic once and for all. Thank you.